Maine is the easternmost state in the New England region of the northeastern United States. It borders New Hampshire to the west, the Gulf of Maine to the southeast, the Canadian provinces of New Brunswick and Quebec to the northeast and northwest. The state covers a total area of 35,387 square miles. It is the largest state by total area in New England and 39th biggest in the country. The state capital is Augusta and its largest city is Portland. Overall, Maine has got 16 counties. The first inhabitants of the land, now called Maine, probably arrived around 12,000 years ago. Over the course of this land's history, different Native American tribes have inhabited the region. Viking explorer Leif Erikson and his crew possibly sailed to the area in the year 1000. About 600 years later, British and French colonists established some of Maine's first permanent European settlements. In 1652, southwestern Maine became part of the Massachusetts Bay Colony. In defiance of Britain's high taxes, Maine's residents burned a shipment of British tea in 1774, 1 year after the Boston Tea Party. In response, British forces shelled and burned Falmouth. After the Revolutionary War started in 1775, Maine's residents participated in the first naval battle of the war. When the American Revolution was over, Maine joined the United States as part of Massachusetts, but many Maine settlers wanted to have their own state. In 1820, Maine separated from Massachusetts, becoming the 23rd state in the Union. The state can be divided into 3 geographic regions. The coastal lowlands start at the Atlantic Ocean and extend from 10 to 40 miles inland. This area is characterized by flat, sandy beaches in the south and small sandy beaches in small inlets between higher cliffs in the north. The largest of those inlets is Mount Desert Island to the west of the coast and the beaches. The coastal lowlands are characterized by salt marshes and tidal creeks. To the northwest of the central lowlands is a section of the eastern New England uplands that stretch from Canada south to Connecticut. This section is about 20 to 50 miles wide and rises from sea level to about 2,000 feet in the west. In the northern portion of the New England uplands lies the Aroostook Plateau. This good farmland is where Maine potato crops prosper, growing strong in the deep fertile soil. South of the Aroostook Plateau, the land is marked by lakes and fast streams. The Longfellow Mountains run through the center of the New England uplands. An extension of New Hampshire's White Mountains, the Maine White Mountain region, covers northwestern Maine, about 5 miles wide in the north and about 30 miles wide in the south. Mount Katahdin, Maine's highest point, is found in this region, along with 9 other mountains over 4,000 feet high and 97 mountains over 3,000 feet high. Maine has a humid continental climate with warm, although generally not hot, humid summers. Winters are cold and snowy throughout the state and are especially severe in the northern parts of Maine. Coastal area weather is moderated somewhat by the Atlantic Ocean. Clear days range from about 100 per year in the south to only 70 in the north, and annual precipitation averages 36 to 48 inches. Snowfall averages more than 100 inches in the north and at higher elevations, and less than 80 inches near the Atlantic Ocean. Maine has 73 rivers longer than 20 miles and countless other rivers and streams. The biggest rivers in the state are Androscoggin River, Kennebec River, Penobscot River, and St. John River. Maine's agricultural outputs include poultry, eggs, dairy products, cattle, wild blueberries, apples, maple syrup, and maple sugar. Aroostook County is known for its potato crops. Commercial fishing, once a mainstay of the state's economy, remains important, particularly lobstering and ground fishing. Western Maine springs are a major source of bottled water. Maine's industrial outputs consist chiefly of paper, lumber and wood products, electronic equipment, leather products, food products, and biotechnology. Naval shipbuilding and construction remain key industries as well. The U.S. Census Bureau estimates that the population of Maine was 1,344,000 people on the 1st of July, 2019, a 1.2% increase since the 2010 United States Census. The state's population density is 41.3 people per square mile, making it the least densely populated state east of the Mississippi River. As of 2010, Maine was also the most rural state in the Union, with only 38.7% of the state's population living within urban areas. There are large tracts of uninhabited land in some remote parts of the interior of the state, particularly in the North Maine woods. The main population center of Maine is located in Kennebec County, just east of Augusta. The Great Portland metropolitan area is the most densely populated, with nearly 40% of Maine's population. This area spans 3 counties and includes many farms and wooded areas. The most populous towns in Maine are Portland, Lewiston, Bangor, South Portland, and Auburn. Maine's gross state product in 2022 reached $62.7 billion, with growth of 2% over the 5 years to 2022. Businesses in Maine employed a total of 672,000 people in 2022, with average annual employment growth over the past 5 years of 0.4%. Maine is a relatively small state with small economy and small population.